Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody?
Hello.
So today I have the lovely Jace with me and the lovely Charlie with me.
Yo.
Um, and yay. Do you two want to introduce yourselves, or do you want to just jump into doing sprints and stuff?
I can introduce myself because I
All
got
right,
news.
go for it. Introduce yourself.
I am Jace Maxwell. I'm an author. I'm an editor for Rose City Editing. I do Sim streams 4 days a week, starting on Friday, if the software links up correctly. I will be doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines on my channel.
Yay.
And hopefully co-hosted by Sage as my walkthrough guardian angel. I do my productivity sprints on Saturday afternoons at 4 p.m. And I can be found at Jace Maxwell on Facebook, author Jace Maxwell on Instagram, Jace Maxwell 4 on Twitter, because I have a Twitter now as of this morning,
Wow.
and Jace Maxwell on Twitch.
Well, now I have to go follow you on Twitter and add that link to the other links that I have to put in the description.
You may or may not be typing into Twitter right now. Hello, everybody. My name is Charlie. I do stuff on my channel. I'm currently testing to see how quickly people get tired of me making videos by doing Vlogmas. And I stream every, Wednesday and Friday. But I will probably be doing a stream on Twitch this Thursday at somewhere between 5 and 6. I don't know. Plans are being worked out. I will announce it on my social medias if anyone is interested. And I have no idea what I'm working on today, so that'll be fun.
I think I scared the bejesus out of Noelle because she was hitting the broom against the table. That's what that clinking was. And I muted myself and yelled at her to stop it and to put it down. And she screeched at me. So all I did was stand up, and she immediately dropped it and ran away.
What is a link tree?
It's basically just a place where you have all your links, and so then you have one link that you give people, and then it has all the rest of your stuff like all in one place. I don't have one, but maybe I probably should.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it.
What? Let me see. I need to put your Twitch on here now too because I do not have that on here.
I need to get everybody's info because I have not been filling out anything in descriptions, and one of the big reasons is I don't want to hunt it down every time.
Yeah, I have it saved in a document in my Google Docs, all the links that I actually want to put in my descriptions every time. Mm-hmm. So all of mine, yours, Amber, Haley, because she streamed with me almost every day during Nano, and then I have Cash and Naked Firefly stuff, and I have them all in there, and then I just copy and paste.
Awesome.
I could send you mine. It just wouldn't have my YouTube channel. It would have all the rest of my stuff, though.
Your YouTube channel is pretty easy, though.
So it's not going to have the Twitter or the Twitch in the description, but I do have Jace's YouTube and Instagram in the description. And Charlie, I need to get your stuff too, since you come onto my channel often enough that I want your stuff.
Actually, I should see if I can just forward you the message on I got from Glory on Discord, because she put together literally links that I forgot that I had, and you can pick and choose. It was rather amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Spence.
Wait, Spence. Sister took the son for the afternoon. Aha! Yay! I was gonna put Noelle down for a nap, and then she started being not a moody toddler anymore. But now she's starting to be a moody toddler again. So I'm kind of tempted to go put her down for a nap, anyways.
Dost thou call my mother a goodly rotten apple? A moodly rotten toddler.
It's a hot dog, yeah.
And I love the fact that I could say that quote and you both knew what I was talking about.
Yeah. So I have added your links to my document, so my upcoming streams I can have all your links in there. But right now I just have those two. Okay. All right. I guess I'll introduce myself. Hello, my name is Meadow. I do writing streams on Tuesdays at this time, and I've added Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. It was going to be Sunday, but I didn't want to stream on top of Sage, so it's Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And then on Wednesdays, I do The Sims with Jason Cat, and that's all of my... Oh, the 20th is the karaoke for Christmas. So
very important.
That is scheduled, ready to go. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern on the 20th, and we would love to have you come sing with us. And if you don't sing, then you can at least come watch other people sing. What is going on? She's a cow now.
Doja Noel?
Can you go be a puppy?
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow.
Go be a puppy or a kitty or something. They're quieter than cows are. And I'm also a freelance editor with Jace, and right here Devin put in our website, so you can just go there. And it's also in the description below. So, all right.
Boo.
Oh my God, Noelle, shush. What are you saying to me? She has a mouthful of hot dogs, and I think she tried to say the word clock. Did not sound like clock.
Oh, honey.
So we have Devin here. Hello, Devin. It's not a stream without Devin. And we have Kat. Hello, Kat. How are you? And we have Spence. Hello, Spence. And we have Orla. Hello, Orla. And we have CB. Hello, CB. And we have Alice. Hello, Alice. And then stuff about the link tree, but we already talked about that. Just when I think I couldn't possibly need to learn more social media, another thing shows up. Orla has a link tree for anybody who's interested.
I really need to look into having one of those.
And Jennifer is here. Hello, Jennifer. I could try to teach her to be a mime. I don't think it would work. You gonna read your book?
Fine.
Okay, it's upside down.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Kat.
No.
I might go play with the new stuff and create a sim so I have it mostly understood by tomorrow. So, speaking of tomorrow, what is our plan for tomorrow? Because since we have to wait for the youngest baby that she's currently pregnant with to age up.
Why don't we play it regular? And then if you need to do a separate one.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we have our stream set up for tomorrow.
Yeah. I want to try and see if I can get one more baby out of Priscilla before she turns into an elder. I think I can if I do all the seducing before she gives birth. Murder the neighbors.
That's always your answer, Orla.
We already did murder the neighbors. We murdered Bob and Eliza when we murdered Thunk. Jordan's about to get home for lunch.
What's your daddy?
No. She got very excited.
Shall we sprint so you can say hello to your man?
Sure.
Oh.
Let's do a sprint.
Outside.
It's too cold for you to go outside.
The outside.
There's some time left.
Not time, neighbors.
Faster.
No, Bella agrees with me.
There's one
The dragon.
dragon.
Okay, we're gonna do a sprint now. I hope everybody's ready.
Dragon. Dragon.
3, 2, 1,
Dragon.
go! Okay, there's our first print done. How did everybody do?
I got some things done and then moved on to the reading.
Nice. Sorry, Haley, I just got your message. I was focused. It is not too late to join. Let me send you a link.
Baby.
Dun,
Mommy
dun,
too.
dun, dun, dun.
Mommy too.
Copy, paste, send. Okay, hopefully
Oops.
Haley will be joining us shortly.
I'm confused.
I need to start sending you the links automatically because, like, you usually can join. Not always, but usually. So,
Hello.
and Heather joined us. Hello, Heather.
I don't know why my voice did that. Oh. Hello.
I'm trying to do this thing called getting my life together, but with more profanity.
Throwing it on the top of my thing.
Just came in and got 9 in the last 45 seconds. Well, also, hello, Jason. I don't believe you've been to one of my streams before, so welcome, and I'm glad you're here. I know I've seen you in other streams elsewhere. Just, I don't think you've been to mine before, so welcome.
I know.
I opened up the chapter that I was like the next to work on because I'm starting to edit my work in progress again, and I was looking at it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I edited this. I'm like, oh wait, I did it by hand. So I had to go upstairs and find my paper of all these edits I was doing, and then I started. Well, then Jordan bugged me about a pie in the fridge, and then I started typing up the stuff that I wrote on this page.
I have to work on figuring out a story for Orla's anthology.
Which theme got
we're still
chosen,
in the last
by the way? I
round,
haven't
but
seen.
Obey is no longer in the list.
Yeah.
Dang it. I had a
Kind of messes me up because I already had an idea.
Right.
I know the same thing's going to happen to me this time that did last time, where I'm like, I have a really neat idea and zero like follow through. Because like,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a work in progress once it goes up on my channel. It's going to be a thing that's done. I can't stand behind being done with something.
Luckily, that is one thing I won't say it's one thing that I have under control because I don't. I have a really hard time finishing things, except for short projects.
Mm-hmm. I'm not good at short projects. I'm really not. I don't know what it is.
With short fiction lately, so I'm really excited for those. If this rebranding project keeps going on like it is, I'm just gonna like scream and run and hide. But
I like reading short fiction. I'm just not good at writing short fiction. Orla also says, the people have spoken. I made it as fair as possible. Do the story
but if it
anyway,
doesn't
Jace.
fit with a theme...
Do it for your own sake.
What?
Do your own thing.
Do it for yourself. It's a good story that needs to exist, probably.
It does. It really does. Let's see. CB shared an excerpt. Noelle, stop pulling on my arm. Mr. Stark, once upon a time, I thought my name was Harry James Potter. Turns out I was lied to, and I'm not the only one. My birth name is Perseus Orion Stark. I'm your half-brother. I thought I was an only... stop it! I'm trying to click on this. I thought I was an only child. Actually, so did I. It gets worse, sir. The Shadow's Lair is just joining in. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Tracy. Yeah.
Keeping an eye. Oh my good lord. Keep an eye on FSG and Fauna as well as editing. Okay. Sort of tempted to go make something to eat. I need to make something to eat. My tummy is starting to rumble. Even though I just finished the chats. Sorry. You guys talk for Jordan's on the phone with, I think it's the HR person from his work.
Talk amongst yourselves.
My husband is making a turkey that has taken him 3 days to prep.
Your husband sounds like he has things in common with mine.
That is some dedication.
Yeah, like we had Thanksgiving at my sister's house, and they made the turkey because my brother-in-law is under the impression that the oven bags are foolproof.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't have a problem with it. It was fine enough for me. I had the super extra mashed potatoes, but my husband like got home and was like, "Can I pull the other turkey out of the freezer?" That wasn't a good turkey. So the other day when my sister and I went to the grocery store and she tried getting uppity with me about the fucking pumpkin pie, I told her that her turkey's done.
Now, just be careful when he's done with that turkey. Keep an eye on him because he might make an entire ham on top of it.
Oh, ham is his New Year's Eve thing.
I was just poking at Charlie on that one. Although I think we lost her.
Where did you go, Charlie?
Charlie, where did you go?
Come back.
Okay, in case anybody was wondering what it looks like to go from a first draft to a second draft, here's a whole page that I deleted and then started rewriting. Here's some heavy edits, and I got bored and I drew a piece of pie on the page. Here's some not so heavy edits. These pages can actually stick around for the most part. And then I have somewhere, I have a whole other page that I completely eliminated. Here's the beginning of that scene, and here's the rest of that scene. Just, nope, you're gone.
Thank you for fixing yourself.
You're welcome.
I caught the the verbal slip.
I used to say it a lot when I was younger, and now I know how to say it right. I catch myself more often.
It's one of those things that people say so often that you're just like, it slips into your speech.
What did Meadow say?
A whole nother instead of a whole other.
Because there is no such word as nother.
Yeah.
The Daleks say extra.
Funny about that. My mother called because somebody broke into one of their rent houses. And
Oh.
there were going to be cops over at mom and dad's house, and she was afraid I would look up there and see cops and freak out.
Oh, so she was calling to warn you, hey, there's going to be cops here, but don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
I called them.
Mm-hmm.
So you missed what I said with Spence talking about the turkey. I said, just be careful when he's done because he might make an entire ham on top of it.
Oh, God, so much ham. Yeah. Like, we hadn't even finished the bird yet. Like, there was so much bird left in there, and then he made a whole freaking turkey, like a whole ham, like a giant ham, not like a little ham. No, he put one like the whole country hams, like the whole big thing.
Oh my gosh.
And then we had ham and turkey, and there's so much, so much.
I feel like he overestimated the amount of food that you can actually eat.
There's
No,
only so much meat a person can take.
Okay, I gotta get a thing. I'll be right back.
I think as long as it's still good, the last of the Thanksgiving remnants will be gone today, one way or the other. If they're still good, I'm going to eat them for lunch, and if they're not, I'm throwing them away. There's just a little bit of potato salad left, just a little bit.
I still have a little bit of turkey left over, like one Tupperware thing of turkey.
Ooh.
This is what we have for one of the Christmases we're going to. Probably going to be a whole ass other ribeye. What this is, a whole boneless ribeye Angus grade.
I'm going to be at my mother-in-law's for Christmas, so I don't have to cook.
Score.
Right.
15 pounds.
Oh no, we always volunteer when we go to my in-laws. It's for safety
My
purposes.
mother-in-law likes cooking for her family. Like, it's weird because she like works like full time, and she's actually been able to work from home most of the time during the pandemic because she's like really she works for a bank and she's like really high up in the bank, and she works from home a lot as it is because she runs the the online system, I think is what she does. So she can do a lot of that from home. So she like every time we go over there, she cooks like a lot. So
Oh, my mother-in-law cooks a lot too, but she's on every fad diet that has ever fatted in the history of fatting. And you never know what you're gonna get. Like, you never know.
I have done all the fattings in the history of fatting.
She
Oh, wait, you
found
said that with
fad
a D.
yeah, yeah. The other thing she does too is when like we're getting ready to go visit, she will like text Jordan and be like, I need a list of all the meals that you want me to cook while you're here. Because like she has recipes that are like really original for like her and her family that like Jordan always like, I want you to cook this thing because like I can't find a recipe for it anywhere or whatever. Like a whole bunch of those. So every single time she's like, I need a list so I can get all the stuff to get ready to cook those things.
Mama.
My family's very sensitive anymore. Like, my dad has multiple lactose intolerances and intolerance, and my mom is just like the epitome of sensitive.
Mama and mate. Mama and
These are Noelle's new favorite toys. Let me see for a minute.
Are they extra toys?
Daleks.
This one's a fridge magnet. Look, this one's a fridge magnet. And this one is one of our wedding toppers. It's the groom. We lost the bride when we moved. And so now we just have the groom and the fridge magnet. But she likes playing with them. Jordan gave it to her to play because when I got McDonald's the other day and I came home and she saw the McDonald's bag and she asked for a toy and I didn't get her a Happy Meal. So he's like, why would you not get her a Happy Meal if she knows that they come with toys now? And so he grabbed the Dalek off the fridge and here's your toy. Here's your toy, Noelle.
You can just get the toys too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Noelle, can you go play over there?
My mother-in-law goes to this quack physician who holds up things that are contained in like sealed glass balls, and based on the look in her eyes, knows whether or not she's allergic to the thing inside.
Huh?
Yeah.
Science?
With all the question marks, yeah.
I feel like I missed something along the way.
Buddy.
So, yeah. You never know what you're going to find out that they're allergic to now. It's not that I don't believe in food allergies. It's just I don't believe in her food allergies.
I don't believe that's an accurate way to test for food allergies.
Yeah. I mean, like,
There can be
you know,
food allergies. My best friend's husband is allergic to broccoli, tomatoes, and chicken.
I think I know what type of magic practitioner they're doing with that food allergy thing. I think that's voodoo.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, when she started getting diagnosed with like every food allergy under the sun, I was like, and how are they testing you for this? And then she explained it to me, and I was just like, oh, honey. Oh, honey, no.
Cloud. Yep,
But,
cloud.
like, he came highly recommended by her chiropractor, who, like,
Oh boy.
don't get me started. Don't get me started. Like,
A
it's all right.
chiropractor is also not an allergist.
Chiropractors, I've gone to a chiropractor. I appreciated what they did because they were able to crack spots in my back that I had not been able to like crack in years, and it made me feel a lot better. But they are not real doctors. I don't know why people think that they are. They know your bones and your muscles and stuff. That's it. That's all they have to know about. They don't have to know anything else.
I'm just saying, it's always a trip when we go visit the in-laws.
That's fair.
Oh boy. Well, on that note, we're gonna do another sprint because I think I already lost. Oh no, I didn't already lose. I was battling a monster. So on forwards. So we're gonna do that now. Yay. Is everybody ready?
Mhm.
Let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I didn't put it on the screen. Wonderful. How did everybody do?
More reading done.
I'm eating a sandwich.
Orla went to bed.
I may have at least finished the first run of the rebrand, so yay.
What?
Yeah.
What and what?
Okay. Talking about food allergies and such. Shadows Lair says, I'm autistic and sometimes it's easier to tell people I'm allergic to lettuce and onions rather than say I can't handle the texture of them and therefore cannot eat them. I understand that. I'm not autistic, but tomatoes, raw, fresh tomatoes, I cannot eat them. I'm not allergic to them, but I always tell people I am because it's just easier to say I'm allergic rather than have to explain why I can't eat tomatoes.
I have a very, very strong physical reaction to bananas, including by air. So I can't even be in the room. But the allergist said that it's a food reaction and not a food allergy. So I have to treat the symptoms and not the. 'Cause basically, it's not anaphylaxis, it's something else. It reacts
Your body
very,
just
very
really hates
badly.
bananas.
That's interesting. I've never heard of that. Like not being like,
But yeah, that's another instance where saying allergic is a much shorter answer.
Right. Well, if you say you're allergic to something, people don't
Oh,
really
yes, they
argue with
fucking
you
do.
most of the time. For me, when I say I'm allergic to tomatoes, people don't really argue with me. But I can see people probably arguing with allergies sometimes.
Something you said before we went into the sprint got my brain not riled up, more like in overdrive, because it took it and ran with it and extrapolated new stuff from it. It was about the chiropractors
What did I say?
and how they're not real doctors.
Oh.
I looked it up, and they're doctors of chiropractic or chiropractic.
Yeah, but they're not
Yeah.
medical doctors,
But
is what I should
it's one of
have
those.
said.
But here's my brain went, because there's doctors and a lot of things that aren't medical doctors, but my brain went, well, what about a witch doctor? And then my brain came up with an actual, like, having a world where that is actually a doctorate. You can actually earn your doctorate in witch
I would love
doctory.
to earn my doctorate in witch doctory. I would totally do that.
Ooh, ding.
It was.
I mean, they offer doctorates in a lot of weird stuff nowadays, so. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a witch doctorate out there somewhere.
Let's go searching.
And if it doesn't exist, Charlie, it's going to end up in one of your stories.
Oh, it's more than likely, yes.
Noelle, turn the light back on. My child keeps turning off the light and it's bothering me.
Cute.
No, but I have
What's cute?
very often
Cute
kicked around the
tonight.
idea of magic being taught in a collegiate setting.
I actually have like a Magic University story that I keep trying to write, and
Noelle is like hanging from my arm, and I'm surprised that I'm able to keep it straight and not have my elbow buckle under the pressure.
I keep getting to the point of magical fraternities, and everything falls apart for obvious reasons.
Then it becomes porn.
Yeah.
So during that sprint, we had Bonnie. Okay, stop. We had Bonnie join us. I can't click on things if you're yanking on my arm. And we had Nicole join us. Hello, both of you. And Orla went to bed. Good night, Orla.
Excuse me.
Garbage.
Okay. Jason got 317. Shadowslayer got more world building.
That's
You might be allergic to latex.
I actually do react to latex.
a lot of
that's-
people are allergic to
What does
latex.
that have to do with bananas?
Latex is in bananas.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, I do react. When I use latex gloves when I use them in the hospital, my hands turn red.
So did they give you alternatives?
They really switched everything to non-latex because too many people have latex allergies,
Yeah.
and it just when we're making people's drugs, it's not a good thing to actually have latex in the stuff that you're making.
Right. Especially because you never know, the person that gets that drug might be allergic to the latex. Absolutely. Okay, that reminds me of a TikTok that I saw months ago. And this guy was talking about how he was meeting up with this girl he met on Tinder, and he like ran into the convenience store and grabbed some condoms. And they did the deed, and then they're both like, "Oh my god, those condoms were like amazing! Like, what were they?" So he grabs the package and looks at them, and they were sheepskin condoms. And he just gets all like this petrified look on his face, and he's like, "I used sheepskin condoms with a vegan." Just looks absolutely mortified.
Oh my goodness.
So there's a joke for you guys today. I mean, I think it was a real story, but it's funny. They don't get a PhD, I don't think. Are we
That's
talking?
chiropractors.
Yeah, so medical doctors don't get a PhD either. They get a MD.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I said chiropractors aren't real doctors, I meant they're not medical doctors. So they don't have to learn like the entire anatomy of the body and all of the stuff that a medical doctor has to learn. They just have to learn about what chiropractic does. And that's it. I don't know. The chiropractor that I went to was actually a medical doctor that also did chiropractic stuff. So I kind of trusted them more than I would a regular chiropractor. But, I'm a chiropractor witch doctor. Let's see. CB got 247 words. What's World Wrestling Entertainment? Natasha Jane, are you telling me you don't know what pro wrestling is? Yes. Wow. Okay. Let me make a quick phone call. I did not know this about bananas.
Mm-hmm.
I learned something new today. CB's severely allergic to nickel, and when they got their clarinet, they had to make sure that it was silver-plated one and not the nickel-plated one, because if they touch anything with nickel in it, they get itchy blisters all over the place. Ouch. I'm sorry.
That would not be pleasant.
Doing today's Duolingo instead of writing, oops, that's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
When the words are clear out of her, they're so cute.
I know. Noelle, look at me. Say hi, Jace.
No!
Noelle, look at me. Look at me. Hey, look at me. Oh my god. Just fell off my lap. She fell on my lap and had her arm playing with her truck around this water cup like this, and when she fell, she knocked the water cup and splashed water all over her head.
Dry shower.
Now her hair's all wet. Say hi, Jake. Say hi, Charlie. Say hi, Haley. Yeah, it's wet. You'll live. It's just water. Say hi, Haley.
Sweat.
Yeah, it's wet. Say hi, Haley. Say hi, Haley.
Dubbed.
Our
Say hi, Haley. Oh, she's a puppy now.
finally.
She was pretending to be a puppy yesterday, and she kept biting my toes. Sitting on the couch with my laptop doing the last checks on Amber's book, and she kept biting my toes, like running around on the floor in a circle on her hands and knees, woof, 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 and then would jump on the couch and bite my toes and then run away.
I'm kind of in love with that.
Stop biting my pants.
Help! Help!
Thanks for the wreck, Charlie. I'm really enjoying it. Did you bite your tongue?
Oh, did you get romancing the beat?
I think Bonnie was talking about Duolingo.
Oh, the Duolingo? Yeah, I love Duolingo. So I wish you could adjust the size of the font on them, because with my crazy bad eyes, like especially trying to learn the Japanese, it's really hard for me to tell some of the characters apart because I can't make the font bigger.
I'm severely allergic to latex. I can go latex. I mean, into shock.
Yes, and this is why we have all the latex precautions.
Mm-hmm.
You should have
Latex,
seen
I
what
think, is cheaper, but
you should have seen what we had to do when manufacturers put latex in the stoppers of the vials.
On the side. On
Ugh.
the side. Yep. On the side. Yep.
What?
You on the side. Lap.
Oh, you want to go on the other side? Okay.
Yep.
She's saying, yep, other side. Yep, other side.
On the side.
Say hi, Haley.
Hi, Amy.
Say hi, Jace.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Terry.
Say hi, CB.
Hi, CB.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Ricky.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bunny.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Daisy. Hi, guys.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Orla.
Hi, Yellow.
Yellow.
Hi, Yellow.
Say hi, Orla.
Oh, hi, Yellow.
Akadoddle.
Hi, Yellow.
Say
Hi.
Akadoddle.
Akuledo.
Say Octagon.
Akigan. How about heart?
Say
heart.
hi, Heather.
Hello.
Say hi, Heather.
Hello. Hello.
Say hi, Cat. Say hi, Cat.
Hi,
Say it.
Dad.
Yeah, there you go. Hi, Cat. Say hi, Jennifer.
Darwin.
Say hi, Jennifer.
Do.
No out. Say hi, Jennifer.
Be nice, damn it!
Say hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Speak, trained monkey.
Say hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice. Darwin.
All right, that's everybody.
Darwin.
Yeah, no, we said Haley.
Darwin.
Okay.
Darwin.
I'm thinking I saw Spence. I'm like, oh, we didn't say hi to Spence. Oh, wait. Whoa.
I heard Mr. Spence. He's like over here.
Say hi, Mr. Spence.
Hi, Mr. Spence.
Oh.
All
All right, stop that. She's hitting my mouse pad on the laptop, and it keeps making things pop up on the screen, and she thinks it's hilarious.
What do you mean I'm no longer daddy?
Jesus. When she heard Jace talking when we first got on to the StreamYard before we went live, and she was sitting in the chair over here, didn't see him or anything, and heard his voice and went, "Hi, Jace!" and got really excited, and it was really cute.
Aww.
And she does the same thing for Amber and for Cash, because of how much we used to talk to each other all the time. Back, like, not even that long ago, but kind of long ago.
About a year.
Yeah, we used to talk to each other constantly, and she knew everybody by their voice or face. But Jace, she only knows by voice because she doesn't ever see his face. Isn't that right?
Yeah, not yet.
Are you being a monkey?
Okay.
Uh-oh, you dropped your truck. Uh-oh, you dropped
I
your truck.
told them all your meat too.
Ow, 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 you all tangled up in cords.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, well, sit back.
Okay. Sit to lap.
No, Meadow's wearing headphones.
I am. I couldn't take them off though. Here.
Oh, no. Then I have to. I have to be like reasonable. I was making dirty jokes.
No one listen. It's Haley. Say hi to Haley.
Hi.
Are you a monkey? Every time I say, "Are you a monkey?" she goes, "Ah ah ah ah." Okay, headphones are going back in. OMG. Oh, thanks. OMG, seriously, I'm gonna do this again tonight with the typing all funny. Okay. Okay. I think we could do another sprint.
I'm down.
Let's do it. We've been chatting a lot.
Figure out what to do because I finished the thing I was doing.
I'm gonna see if I can banish this munchkin so I can type things. Hop, little bunny, hop, little bunny. Go do your dance. Go do your bunny dance. Hop, little bunny, hop, little bunny, hop, little bunny. Hop. Every time I sing that song, she stops whatever she's doing to hop around like a bunny.
That's adorable.
Hop around. Hop around. Hop up, and hop down.
Oh boy, Chase. Oh boy. I actually need to get a spare mouthpiece and ligature for my clarinet. But when I get the ligature, I'm gonna have to make sure it's not nickel. Yeah.
Sometimes
Seems like a lot of work to make sure that you don't die from your instrument.
Phrasing.
All right, Archer.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anime fans. Anybody here that's an anime fan that likes Attack on Titan? Season 4 just came out. The first episode on Hulu. I opened up Hulu to watch Archer, and season 4, episode 1 was just sitting there, and I'm like, Jordan, when is this supposed to come out? The 9th? Well, why is it here then?
I gave up on Attack on Titan like mid-season 2 because it was pissing me off.
It's good. It's good. I have not watched season 1. I watched season 2 with Jordan because he was watching it. I watched season 3, and now we're watching season 4, and I haven't seen season 1. So
season 2 was because they just blatantly gloss over the fact that 2 of the characters tell them they're Titans.
I mean, it explains it a lot later on, so I would get past it and keep watching.
I know, but it's like they just like the main characters don't even question it at the moment. It's a little bit of a suspension of disbelief I could not get past.
It gets into it more in depth later on, so I would say continue. I recommend continuing. But, I mean, if you really don't want
to, when the characters start making decisions that are stupid, and like the decision to not listen to their friends when they're like, "Hey, so we have some answers," and they're just like all of a sudden in denial of it. I'm like, no, I can't get past this.
I don't know. I think the anime is really good. It is probably going to be like remembered as one of the best animes of all time by the majority of people. By the majority of people, I think that it will be like up there with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I'm going to have to try to work my way through that because I hated Full Metal Alchemist so much.
Brotherhood is phenomenal.
I can't stomach Brotherhood because of how much I hated Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, they made a lot of changes to the original Full Metal Alchemist anime because the manga wasn't done yet, but the Brotherhood follows the manga and it's actually quite good. Okay, we're going to do a sprint now because we keep talking and we need to work. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, there's another sprint done. How did everybody do?
I had to lay down to read because my legs are not happy with me right now. Actually, they're
Oh, what did you do?
oh
to
no,
your
they're just not
legs?
happy with sitting in this chair.
Mm. Noelle got into my purse, and I only had a couple things in there, which was my keys and my face mask. And she took the mask out and put it on her face and was running around with the mask on. It's too big for her though, so it kept falling off.
I
Yeah,
got
the
too
mask is too
started,
big.
and I stared into the void of my soul, hoping that there would be a story there. So far, no.
Yeah.
No. So I am editing this chapter, in which it's pretty hefty edits because I'm removing a love triangle, and it was a scene with one of the love interests that I'm making just a friendship that was a romantic scene that I'm having to make not a romantic scene, and it's taking a
Having
while.
written one now, I highly recommend Love Pentagrams, where everybody's like in love with everybody in weird and strange pairings. It's wonderful. I swear they're going to be a poly love club by the end of the series. Oh my goodness.
I did see a show where somewhere near episode 3 of it, they did have like it was like a love hexagon, and it went in a line. There weren't any like crisscrossing, so one person like the next person who liked the next person who liked the next person. It was just like,
Wow.
really?
See, I don't know if everybody in the story is just flirty or if they're actually going to end up hooking up. I don't know yet.
Yeah, so this is the scene, Jay, since you're the only person that's read it. If you remember, it's that scene where Ambrose and Alex went on the horse ride and they were having their picnic thing and they almost kissed right there. Well, I'm changing that. Instead of them almost kissing, and she takes the strawberries away, she's like, if you're not going to enjoy them as much as I do, then you don't get to have any. And so when she does that, she takes the strawberries away. He jumps up, grabs her, and throws her in the river. Which to me is just hilarious. I don't know. It just seems like something he would do.
Made me giggle.
And it seems more friend-like rather than almost kissing. So.
True.
What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Ooh. Nikki, I want a burger and fries. Where's my burger and fries? Burger and fries?
Eat the cheese.
No, that's yucky. Go put it in the garbage. Let's see. Jason got 305. Awesome.
Nice.
And Shadow's Lair got -4. And CB got 185.
I must have burned it together. Okay.
And then went
Fine.
back to the tower and watched Golden Girls. Then Natasha and Perseus both crashed out as the jet lag hit them spectacularly.
I don't know what's in the bowl, but I already want some.
It looks like potatoes.
Yeah.
I definitely want some.
Pepper. There, I got Yukon Gold potatoes and baked them instead of boiled them
Okay.
because less moisture, better. And then mixture of homemade butter and heavy cream.
Homemade butter is the best butter.
I've learned now that Yukon Gold potatoes, when you mash them, are a lot creamier than russet potatoes.
Oh yeah, like we use a potato ricer.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. So when I made my potatoes for Thanksgiving and I used Yukon Gold, I was mashing for so long with my hand masher thing that Oh my god, it took forever. It took so long to get my potatoes into being mashed.
That's what racers are for. Plus, it makes a really good texture in the potato.
I don't have a ricer.
This one was like $15.
Yeah, I'll get one eventually because I want to make gnocchi, and every recipe I found for that uses a ricer. So
Alternatively, you can just force it through a colander. That is a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'd probably rather just get a ricer.
It's a lot less elbow grease.
Let's see. Shadow's Lair says, I need to eat. I really have not had what I consider actual food today. Yeah, definitely go get some sustenance into your body. That is quite important.
I feel the same way. I had my morning bowl of miso, and that's it.
I didn't eat breakfast, and during not this last sprint, but the one before, I made a sandwich, and yeah. That's all I've eaten, but I feel satisfied food-wise right now. Nice.
You spat packed it, which is not as dirty as it sounds.
Jordan told me he wants me to make turkey more often because like the leftover turkey into a sandwich is like bomb. And he's like, we don't have turkey often enough. Once a year is not enough for these really good turkey sandwiches. And I was like, okay, I'll make turkey more often.
Oh, I still have homemade cranberry sauce too.
If it's not in the shape of a can, I don't want it. Let's see. Jason said, the backstory for a character is making me sad. It is sad. Well, if it's making you sad, then that means it'll make the reader sad, which is good, right? Yes, it is good. It is good to make everybody sad. Only things that are important for writing.
I wrote the back.
Miso is a soup made with miso paste, hot water, and we generally add variant seaweeds depending on what we want for the morning into it. And we have that for breakfast 3 times a week. It's really good. It's really filling. We use red miso.
It's an Asian dish, correct?
Yeah, it's Japanese.
Japanese, cool.
Yeah, we use the Aka miso. I really like it.
You guys are both talking at the same time, and I did not hear either of you.
So Santo's bitching about how we can't get red miso around here.
Oh.
We order ours and have it delivered because we can't find it around here either. So we have it delivered. We get a brick of it like once a month.
I am like super picky when it comes to food, so I don't really like miso, but that's just because I'm super picky. So
I will say, if you think you don't like miso, if you haven't tried red or black miso, they really do taste different.
I have no idea what kind I've tried. So
you probably tried white miso. That's what's in most things because it has honestly the least amount of flavor. Because it's based on how long it's fermented. The longer it's fermented, the more like the color and the flavor changes. Red miso is very smoky and has like a very strong umami flavor to it. Okay. So it's very rich and earthy and smoky, and it's amazing. Black miso is like it's very smoky. It's very, very strong in flavor. But I
will have to give miso another chance and try red then, because I've always been super picky. Seafood, period. I just can't. No seafood. I can eat clam chowder and that's it. And I can eat the crab rangoons from like Chinese restaurants because they're like cream cheese and stuff that masks the fish stuff. But other than that, I can't. Anything that comes out of the ocean or out of a lake or a river, I just no.
I'm practically pescatarian, so like I'm the exact opposite of you there.
Yeah. It's various different reasons. Sometimes it's the flavor, sometimes it's the texture, most of the time it's the smell, because I cannot eat food that does not smell good.
You shouldn't be eating fish that smells like fish.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
You could have oysters, or as Jim Gaffigan calls them, snot rocks.
As I said, sometimes it's the texture. So yeah, I couldn't eat egg rolls for the longest time because I didn't like the way they smelled. And I like egg rolls now, but for the longest time I could not get past the way that they smelled.
The only time I've ever eaten fish that smelled like fish, it did the opposite of what it should have done in my brain. Like the rule of thumb for my mom is if you can smell the meat when it's raw, don't eat it. But like I had a piece of salmon that had been sitting in the fridge for like one day too many. And I was like, I'll give it the sniff test. And I sniffed it and it smelled like salmon, but it told my brain, ooh, salmon.
Yeah, I don't know. I did, apparently when I was like Noelle's age, I used to really like lobster. And my dad worked at a really high-end restaurant at a 4-star hotel that was on the coast. So they served seafood all the time. And apparently we would go there for dinner. I don't remember because I was too young. We would go there for dinner all the time. And they had lobster on the menu a lot. And apparently I would like crack it open myself and dip it in the butter, and I loved it. But I can't eat it now. I don't get it.
People are weird. Facebook's weird.
It makes me sad because there's so many foods that I can't. I don't like anything that tastes bitter. So like coffee, I can drink coffee if it's like mixed with something else. Like when I make the hot chocolate with coffee, I can't taste the coffee anymore. It just tastes like mocha.
Oh, man,
But I can't drink coffee without stuff in it.
Our palates are like exact opposite because I used to get free beers at the restaurant all the time because people would dare me to drink this beer that we had called Entire Pint, which is the most bitter. Like it looks like motor oil when you pour it. It's black. It's glorious.
See, I can't drink beer. It's so bitter.
It's as dark as my soul and twice as bitter.
And liquor, I can't just drink liquor without it being mixed in something else. I took a gulp of Jack Daniels straight from the bottle one time and I vomited all over the floor because it was so gross.
Well, that's just because it was Jack Daniels.
I mean, that's a very, very high possibility that it was just because it was Jack Daniels. But okay, my goodness, child, why must you do this to me?
Like, I'll take Jim Beam over Jack Daniels, and that's not really saying much, but...
Okay, I think Jace is getting very tired, so we've also been going for 2 hours, so I think it's time to do outros and wrap this shindig up. So, Haley, since you joined after we did our intros, you can go first.
Hi, I'm Spence. This was Mr. Spence. Those videos on YouTube whenever I want, and I have 2 Instagrams, one that has all my art on it, which is at uncanny.artistry. The other is mostly just vintage inspired selfies and pictures of baked goods now, which is at a basic absurdity.
Nice. And I have all that linked in the description. Charlie, go.
Hello, my name is Charlie. I'm currently testing the theory to see how long it takes people to be completely tired of me. So I'm streaming all the time and I'm doing Vlogmas. So that's a video a day, everybody. That's fun. I also stream twice a week on my channel on Wednesdays and Fridays starting at 5 p.m. And I will be streaming with Heather on her channel in a little bit. I think that starts at, is that 6 Eastern?
I think it starts like...
Or is it 7 Eastern?
I think it starts like 6.
The problem is I'm Central Time, so I can never remember when I've done the conversion. Eastern or not.
I think Heather starts at 6:30.
Yeah.
Because she usually starts like a 30 or so minutes after I am ending. So, okay, Jace, it's your turn.
I am Jace Maxwell. I'm an author of urban fantasy. I'm an editor for City Editing. I do sim streams 4 days a week. One of those days is Twitch exclusive. I am going to start doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines on Friday mornings, early morning, um, so that I can have Sage as backup. And on Saturday afternoons, I do my productivity sprints at 4 p.m. Eastern. I can be found at Jace Maxwell on Facebook uh, and on Twitch, Jace Maxwell 4 on Twitter, and author Jace Maxwell on Instagram.
Yay! I have the Instagram and the YouTube for Jace in the description. I just added the other stuff for future descriptions, but it was too late for this one.
Yeah,
So.
I just started Twitter today.
Also, for this talk about cilantro, there is actually a genetic trait that some people have that makes it taste like soap. And the other people that do not have that genetic trait, it's actually really good. It's like really fresh. It's really fresh tasting.
Coriander can get that way if you add too much of it. No.
Coriander and cilantro are the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're thinking of the one that was on Holiday Baking Championship. Cardamom, yeah.
Cardamom, yep. So there is actually, if you think that cilantro tastes like soap, you have a genetic trait that makes it taste like soap. I apologize for your loss, because cilantro is actually really good when you don't have that trait.
Yeah.
So, all right, now to me. Hello, my name is Meadow. I'm a writer of urban fantasy and mystery and LGBTQ fiction, etc. I don't have anything published yet, though. I'm also a freelance editor, along with Jace, who is my business partner. So you can go to our website, rosecityediting.com. I just finished working on Amber's first book yesterday and sent it back to her, so that'll be being released next month, I think, on the 9th. Either January or February 9th. I can't remember. And you can look forward to that. It's really good. You should buy it. And on the 20th, Jason and I will be hosting AuthorTube Karaoke Christmas Edition. So if you want to come sing Christmas carols with us, please do. We would love to have you. It's a fun time, and it's Christmas. So, yes. I am streaming on Tuesdays at the same time as today, and Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern. So for writing, and then on Wednesdays, I stream with Kat and Jace for The Sims. We are uncertain about what we are going to be doing tomorrow because we might have to wait for our youngest baby to age up before we can continue with our challenge. But that starts on Kat's channel at noon Eastern tomorrow. So definitely be there. And I think that's it for me. I will not be doing any streams for the last couple weeks of December and the first week of January because I will be in Utah visiting family. So I suppose I could potentially do one or two, but probably not. So my last stream is going to be the one on the 20th, and then I will be gone for 2 weeks. And that's it for me. I think. Yeah, that's it for me. So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. And thank you to these three for joining me today. And Hina is streaming, and I believe HK is also streaming. So you can go to either of those places. Yep, Devin put the link for HK and for Hina. So you can go either place. They're both lovely.
Or both.
Or both. You could definitely go to both. And on that note, I'm going to hit end broadcast and say good